Welcome to this wonderful platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please, if you like what you see here, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell. It's very important because it's going to help you to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I present to you news on daily basis on what is happening in the whole world, especially in Nigeria and in Biafran land. Yes, I'm Mother Biafra. I bring to you Biafran news. So before I do that, what I always do is that I analyze it and I sit down there to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. That is why the comment section is there for you to contribute, leave your ideas, your thoughts, your belief about the videos that you have watched. Please, as we are doing this, let us do it constructively. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your massive support in this channel as we watch.
Our address today is the lie told by the coordinator of Finland. Remember, it is the same coordinator that connived with some of the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra to issue a memo against me, even going against a laid down rule, against the disregarded the rules Nnamdi KANU'S set up. This coordinator in Finland, he disregarded the rules Nnamdi KANU'S set. He went overboard, connived with somebody who is one of the DOS, and they issued that statement against a constituted authority by Nnamdi KANU. But that is not what I have come here to do. But just that all of them are watching me now, and you know what I'm talking about. The memo issued against me from Finland didn't go due process. Even though the Finland family don't know about it, which that issue has been made very clear. That particular coordinator insulted the structure, neglected the structure, abused the structure of Nnamdi KANU and released that memo against the structure of Nnamdi KANU. That is number one. Number two, he came to say that he invited me to a meeting. And I came to that meeting and everybody was in the meeting. About over 20 people was in the meeting. I can never take the oath because Nnamdi KANU'S name is in the oath. That this is what Simon Epka said. And he made reference to being under oath. And he said, we have over 20 people in that room. Biafra people. This was another lie taken too far. What happened is that this coordinator of Finland never contacted me. I don't know who he is. I have never seen him. He came, some people say he came from Italy and relocated to Finland. I don't know who he is. I have never seen him. I don't know his name. I was the one who reached out to this coordinator. The European rep may have told him to contact me. He didn't. I was the one who reached out to this coordinator after reaching out to other faction of IPOB in Finland. You know, in Finland, we have two factions, two groups of Biafra. I wanted to unite these two groups. This started when the former deputy was still there. I contacted the deputy. The deputy then told me that anything I know I could do to resolve the problem, I should do it. I went to work. I went to the other faction of IPOB. I had meeting with them, series of meeting with them. I went to the faction of this particular coordinator. I went to their meeting twice. He was not there. He was not in the meeting. I went the first time. I had meeting with them. He was not there. I went the second time. I had meeting with them. He called on the phone from Nigeria and spoke with the people in the meeting. I was there. They told him that I was in the meeting. Why did I go to? Nobody. He has never contacted me. And I briefed the European rep, Abanyem, which is a very nice guy. I called Abanyem. I briefed him. I said, look at the problem in Finland. Abanyem said, what he said, that he was not happy the way that it was handled. Abanyem also told me, if I know anything I should do to resolve that problem, I should do it. I promised Abanyem that I will do my best. I went into action to resolve this problem. The coordinator, this nincompoop coordinator, do not want to have anything to do with any reasonable person. I was the one, Simon Epka called meeting. I contacted that coordinator. I called meeting. He didn't contact me. I called a meeting. The first day we had that meeting, well, I drove from my city to the capital where we had the meeting. The coordinator didn't come there. He allowed me to stay outside, standing outside with the other faction of IPOB for almost 1.5 hours, 1 hour 45 minutes. I stood outside, waiting for this idiot to come. I called him on phone. He said, oh, he didn't know that it is today. He didn't know that the meeting is today, that he's coming. He was busy working, doing his food delivery. While I left everything I was doing, coming to have meeting, he was getting his money, working. After 1.5 hours, 1 hour 45 minutes, this coordinator came. Every other person was there. Every other person from other group was there. I was there. We stood outside talking. We waited for this guy until he came. After he came, it was very late. It was very late. And then we decided to reschedule that meeting. I, Simon Epka, initiated it to reschedule that meeting. Now we rescheduled the meeting. We said it is very urgent to solve this problem. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, I also briefed him about this recently when I started communicating with him. He also told me to do everything to make sure I unite the family in Finland. Now, during the second meeting, the hall was full. The coordinator side, the other faction of the IPOB, everybody was talking about the problem they have. My own concern was to look for a solution so that everybody could come together. Finland is going to do wonders. And you know what? We agreed and reached a consensus. What was our agreement? Our agreement was to reach out to Abanyem and present to him the resolution we passed. We gave this coordinator the task to reach to Abanyem and schedule a conference meeting with Abanyem. After this meeting, this coordinator went to another meeting. Meeting upon meeting. From a resolution that over 30 persons, if we are more than 30 that day, if I'm not mistaken, there has never been, I, Simon Epka, didn't open this my mouth to speak against the content of the oath. because I have not even seen the oath by then. But those who saw the content of the oath, they wanted some kind of amendment. It was not me. My own was to resolve the problem and disagreement they had. After we reached a consensus, we decided on what to do, how to approach the European rep, Abanyim. This coordinator went and another to have some meeting with the KANU'S and all that. He rejected that meeting at the end of the day. One of the resolutions we had in that meeting is that to see a unification of IPOB in Finland, they must come to the launching of Biafra Football Club. The Biafra Football Club was to be launched the previous weekend. We agreed that everybody is coming to that launching of Biafra Football Club. The next day, this same coordinator sent me a message that he cannot come to that launching. In fact, that there is no point discussing anything. In fact, that he has decided that we are not going to discuss with the European rep. Immediately, I put a message, a text message to the European rep, Abanyim. He have the message today. I put a message to him. I say, Abanyim, this is what we discussed in this meeting, trying to resolve this problem. And I am surprised that after a few days, after the next day or the next 2 days, this coordinator is sending me a message now that he is no longer interested in that resolution we passed. I sent that message to Abraham. If I remember very well, I think Abraham told me, either he told me that we look into it and all that. At the end of the day, this guy did not come to the launching of the Biafra football we agreed on. He violated it. He violated the resolution we passed. He don't want anybody to come close to him. He don't want nobody to come close to IPOB in Finland. He's not doing nothing. He don't contribute. And I have asked the leadership, when I was able to speak with one of them, I said, I want you people to demand audit from IPOB Finland. Let us see whether this coordinator is paying dues, because he doesn't pay dues. He doesn't also contribute for ESN. He has not done any fundraising for ESN since the launching of ESN. Because he don't have the capacity to do that. But when I raised that alarm, they wave it by the side. They are not interested. They are not interested in anything like that. No. They are only interested in Simon Epka to come and register with a Nikompu who don't know his left from right. Constitute nuisance everywhere. In this video, in this audio yesterday in Radio Biafra, he said that the problem is coming from Finland. That is fact. He said the truth. The problem is coming from Finland. But who is causing it? Him. Him that is going behind doors to tell lies against Simon Epka. He don't know me. I don't know him. So the lies, for those of you looking for the lies he told, the lies he told is that he said, I opened my mouth in the presence of over 20 people and said that Nnamdi Kanu's name must be removed before I sign the document. Why should I go and be in a meeting with a demonic person, with a person of such character? If you want to be in the meeting with him, you are free to go and be in the meeting, not me. I can't be in a meeting with a fool who can go instead of giving somebody a poison. The man is so bitter. I don't have business with him. I don't know his wife. He will say I collect his wife. He has girlfriend here, there, in Nigeria and here. I don't have anything to do with his family. I don't know his wife. I don't know his children. I have never had any business with this guy. But every time he go to the IPOB leadership meeting, It is Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. Simon Ekpa is not coming to under me. Simon Ekpa is not coming to stay under me. Why should I stay under you? For what? For what should I stay under you? When we had agreement, you violate it with impunity. To bring peace, you don't want peace. This guy, this same coordinator, came to my office. Came to my office with a client. Immediately he came to my office. The next thing that he did was that the telephone started ringing. That was when our leader was kidnapped. He came to my office. I was surprised. I asked him, why did you come to my office? He said he brought this person. I said, oh, I didn't know you were coming. It was a surprise. I said, come inside. I welcomed him, welcomed my client. They came to my office. I offered them seat. Immediately, this coordinator was sitting down in my office. His telephone started ringing. He picked up that phone and put the phone on speaker. And do you know what I was hearing on the speaker? And if you are the person who called him that day, you are watching me now. Immediately, this person sat down in my office. The phone started ringing. He picked up the phone, put the phone on speaker. And you cannot imagine what I was hearing. The person that was speaking from that phone was shouting, Simon Ekpa is the one who sold Nnamdi Kanu. You people should be very careful with Simon Ekpa. They are hearing a very reliable information that it was Simon Ekpa who betrayed Onyendu. I was like, what? You just entered my office and somebody is calling you and you are putting this phone on speaker and the person is accusing me right in front of my face in my own office. I told the guy, can I have the phone and talk to the person? He said, no, there is no need. He off the phone. What I'm telling you now, I have a client who is an IPOB member who he brought to my office. After this coordinator did this thing, he started by telling me if Mohammed did not come to my mountain will go to Mohammed. So he has come today to my office with the anger of what he did. He started telling me, you know, we heard that you have taken oath. We have that you have taken oath. So I have come here to tell you to come and identify yourself with me. And then I said to him, so you come all the way, bringing somebody here by mistake to my office. I entertain you, giving you a seat to sit down in my office. Somebody called you. You put the phone on speaker. The person was raining all manner of insult and accusation against my person. And then you say, I should come and identify myself with you. You could not even allow me to tell that person that you are here right in my office and I want to respond to him. And then this guy, this coordinator, started shouting, raising voice inside my own office. I had to walk him out. I said, my friend, get up from there and open that door and leave. I walked him away from my office. Why I am addressing this thing is that some of you, when you see people talking against somebody, don't just pass judgment. What I'm telling you now, every IPOB member in Finland is aware of this. I was not alone. Because some people are already writing. How can you say he was a lie? That he said 20 persons, that are over 20 persons in the hall. I don't want to go deep to tell Biafrans and those DOS working with this coordinator. I don't want to go deeper. But I think with this brief I have given out for the very first time in the public, it will go a long way to know who is bringing problem in IPOB, who is bringing problem, because with the story this coordinator have told to the DOS and some of them, not all DOS, especially the one they call Chinas and Woru. With the story this guy have told them, some of them have zeroed their mind. Instead of me making peace with Simon Ekpa, I rather die. So I want those who don't know where the problem is coming from to know it. And the earlier you begin to tell yourself the truth and stand by the truth, the better for you. I challenge him and any person, because let me tell you, everybody that were present in that meeting are all alive today. And believe me, in a matter of days, I believe they are going, because all of them have listened to what he said. They are going to talk. I know people in Finland. People in Finland are not cowards. The Biafrans and the IPOB members in Finland, they are going to respond to this coordinator. I'm very sure of that. And when he said that it was the problem is coming from Finland, that is fact. The problem is coming from Finland, and he is the one engineering the problem. So why should somebody tell me to go and register under a stupid idiot who is not even qualified to sell kerosene in the market? Why should I go and register under him for what? He is not paying dues. He is not paying ESL contribution, and he wants my own money, so that he will say Finland is working. Why should I go and register under him for what? Is it a must? Let him do audit of Finland, because since they want this thing to be addressed, I challenge the coordinator of Finland to do audit. Let us see the remittance from Finland and see how much he is contributing in the struggle for Biafra. It's a challenge I'm giving to him today. Why are the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra listening to idiots and making a decision that is capable of crashing everything we are doing? Because everything that coordinator have told to the DOS, everything that coordinator have told to the coordinators meeting, everything he told about Finland and about Simon Epka are 120% lies. There is no single truth in them. And the DOS and the leadership of Biafra has worked with these lies till today. So it's a challenge. I want them to bring the audit of Finland. And remember, when you do audit, you know where the money is going. You are paying the money, you know the people who pay the money. Let them bring the audit. Let us see how much he is paying. And because I have to play the voice, of that coordinator for everybody to see. For everybody to listen and hear. I have to play the voice. And after this, when I said I'm not going to talk about this thing, there are a lot I'm not going to talk about. But it is a time I put a stop to this. Each time I say I am not going to address this issue again, they bring big lie again that will wake me up. Otherwise, why should somebody open his mouth and say that I, Simon Epka, said I'm not going to take oath because Nnamdi Kanu's name is in the oath? That is the biggest slander and blackmail. The other time was that I demanded to take over Radio Biafra. And because I am saying this thing now, they have already concluded and they are boasting to their colleagues how they are going to deal with me immediately Nnamdi Kanu come out. How they are going to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu kick me out. How they are going to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu do this to me and do that to me. How they are going to make sure that I will not be here again. And I said to them, if Nnamdi Kanu listen to your lies and make decision on that decision is not going to last. I will be hanging. I will be hanging on until the truth will come out. Because I have not changed from what I am doing when Nnamdi Kanu was here. I have not changed till now. I have not changed and I will not change. And let me also make it very clear. DOS is still the power and the leadership of Biafra struggle. I am not contesting that with them. I am not contesting that with anybody. And I will make it very clear today, I am autonomy under Nnamdi Kanu. I am autonomy under Nnamdi Kanu. So if I see whatever that is going to move the struggle forward, I am going to do it. Especially when the interest of Nnamdi Kanu and the interest of Biafra is in question. That is why I have looked into the sit-at-home order, the voluntary sit-at-home, which the Biafra people decided to embark on. And I have to support them. You don't expect me to come and take order from you. I don't do that. I am autonomy under Nnamdi Kanu. I report to him directly. When Nnamdi Kanu was here, I don't report to you. Do I report to you? Do I know who you are? Have I ever had meeting with you? I have never had meeting with any of you. I am not disrespecting you, but you are taking this thing too far. I am not disrespecting anybody. I respect the constituted authority of Nnamdi Kanu. I have been respecting the DOS. I have been defending the DOS on this platform. And I will continue to do so. But from today, allow me, and you can never control me. Allow me to do what I'm doing for Biafra. If I go wrong way, people will call me to order. There are people that Nnamdi Kanu introduced me to. There are people that Nnamdi Kanu introduced me to. And they have guided me so well. And they will continue to guide me. I don't report to you. Nobody. I am on autonomy. That is why I said I am on a special mission. Allow me. I have never gone against Biafra struggle. I will never go against Biafra. Any day I go against Biafra struggle, the spirit of Biafra will deal with me. Apart from the people of Biafra. Allow me to do what I'm doing. I have spent 39 minutes now addressing this idiot in Finland. This stupid idiot. For 40 minutes. Let me make it very clear today. I am not in power tussle with anybody. I am not in power tussle. I am not interested in leadership. I have my own task that I am doing. And if I go wrong way, people will see it. But I cannot be under people that are not ready. I cannot be under people that are stabbing everybody from the back. I cannot be under people that when Onyendu gave order to do A, you do B. I cannot be under people like that. But I will respect them. And if Onyendu come out and say that I have done wrong, I will apologize. And if the apology is not enough, I will wait. Because I know one day he is going to see the truth. He is going to watch it. People are going to talk to him. And he will realize that if he waged war against me, it was a wrong war. But for now, if anybody is looking up to Simon Ekpa, coming to submit to you, you better desist from that kind of, you can never get it. I can never succumb to you because I have seen that some of you are betrayers, some of you are not truthful, you lie to yourself, and in this particular struggle, it is truth, only truth. Nnamdi Kanu has remained steadfast, truth. I am not going to attack any office in this struggle. I am not. I have said it a few days ago. Nobody will insult DOS in my program again. Nobody. But allow me. Don't distract me. If
coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important.